Here we are back again. So, okay, so would you say that there was a fair amount of corruption in that whole transaction?
Oh, sure. I'm sure that Gil Garcetti got paid off. He lost the election because of it. They knew he got paid off. Ordinarily, jurors they're taken from all parts of the county, all parts. But what he
Would you
did,
say the fix was in then?
the fix was in. He took
Yeah.
the jurors from a 20-mile radius around the courthouse, which was all black or Hispanic, and he knew that they would be black or Hispanic on that jury,
Hmm.
and they were unlikely to convict a black guy, no matter what he did, unless he had killed
So
another
you're
black.
saying this could be a situation where the awareness of what was going on racially in the mix of Los Angeles is like if they chose certain jurors, they would get a certain result. Would that be?
Yes, they pretty well knew that
Uh-huh.
that the black people would not convict a black man for killing a white woman.
Well, for my part, I was in Chicago at the time, and when I heard the news that there were going to be some black jurors on the jury and that they were black women, I said, "Well, I think OJ is going to have a walk." You know,
Yeah,
you know.
because I've known black women. They hate white women that take their men. They say there's not enough black men for to go around, and that
Peace,
white women
brother,
take their
peace,
men, and they hate white women who take their
peace,
men.
sister,
I've
peace,
heard, I've had lots of
peace,
black girlfriends, and that's
peace,
what they say. That's how they
peace.
feel.
Uh-huh. So
Well,
what?
this
What?
was a long time. This
Yeah, I know, but
back at that time. Now it's more racially mixed now,
okay, but
but
would you
at
say it's
that
better or
time,
worse?
that
Would you
was
say
the
it's better or
feeling.
worse
It,
between back in
Well,
those
now
days?
it's better. It's more racially mixed up. But back then, when OJ did this was back
Yeah,
then.
they
This
were
was the feeling
groundbreakers.
then.
Yeah, but they were groundbreakers.
Yeah,
OJ and Nicole were groundbreakers.
yeah,
I mean, OJ for his part hammers the sphere with that woman because she was a Norse goddess,
yeah.
and that's high line stuff. And OJ got it and ran it hard, ran it hard, beating her. I mean, not. And he coming out of prison. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, he's getting out. And that comedian, there was some comedian that kept coming on and said, "Oh, and OJ's getting out of prison in October, and ladies, he's single." So yeah, he's he's a brutal murderer, but I bet a lot of women will be going after him because he's still got money.
Okay. So you think that would be the only motivation, or would there be possibly an infamous connection, the fatal woman, or uh,
I don't know. There's numerous cases of women marrying murderers in prison. Tex Watson that murdered
uh-huh.
he got married in prison and has had 4 kids and runs a business outside of prison.
There was a piece that Mel Gibson and oh gosh, what's her name? Did about. I'll just tell the story. This woman is the wife of a warden, and this is like 1800s prison, and it's a really tough prison, and they sent really bad people there. And this wife of this warden fell in love with Mel Gibson's character, and they devised an escape, and they made an escape, and it was just absolutely brutal. What occurred? And this was supposedly based on a true story, and they ended up just about killing everyone. So I don't know. What do you think?
Yes, it happens all the time. What about the woman that just recently, just a few years ago, helped 2 murderers escape?
Oh yeah, yeah. Remember that
Yeah,
one? Down in Florida, was it?
yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting dance. I thought. I mean, like, wow. I mean, I kind of got what the gal was like. Man, I said, like, had two dudes coming after her. I mean, it was pretty good for her. I
Well, she
mean,
helped them escape.
yeah. I mean, like they were giving her TLC all the way.
Well, she had a good job. Now she's going to prison.
Yeah, well, but she was willing to risk it. I mean, why? I mean, she was having a good time having these two dudes run on her. She certainly wasn't. Maybe I'm not sure. Maybe she wasn't getting it at home. I'm not. Might be wrong on that
I
one.
don't know. I
Might be
don't.
wrong. So whatever. But
I don't know. There's now the big thing, and women are getting on the internet. They meet somebody over in Egypt or so
yeah,
that
that's
they're
desperate.
sending money to,
That's
and
desperate.
the guy there
That's
was
desperate.
just one on Dr. Phil the other
Dr.
day,
Peel, he's a
and she was
suppository.
about to sell her house to send money to this guy. And Dr. Phil, they
Got
met
her
the
in pass.
investigators on it, found this guy didn't even exist.
Yeah.
He said he was an
Wonder
engineer,
why.
and the school he said he went to was never an engineer school. I mean,
So Dr.
they
Peel
proved they had to prove
figured it out.
every single thing this guy said before this woman would believe this that the man was just a scammer. So who knows why these women do it? I don't know. I don't know.
That's a good one. It really is. I think if I can speak from the male perspective, and you can call me a sexist, an asshole, whatever you want to call me on this, but it's like I believe that the women that are caught in this creation, they enjoy being hunted. I do. They enjoy being sought
By
after.
somebody on the internet? I mean, how is that going to keep you warm at night?
You'd be surprised how quickly that can go.
I don't know.
I mean, with my dalliance with Rose,
Yes.
I mean, come on. I was seduced, and
Yes.
I thought I was seducing her. No, I was pretty wrong on that one. Pretty wrong, and found out. Had a good run about that. Got rid of a lot of stuff on that one, though. I really did. Came to terms with me for the first time in a long time. I did this once up in Alaska. I my first winter up in Alaska, and I created this situation or got into a situation where I was up to getting a boat. And the trade there was to keep the boat afloat during the winter because what happened if the pumps froze up, and these were like 44 foot, this was a 44-foot boat that I got. It was just awesome. Uh, I'll be back in a sec. I'll be back in a sec. Do you mind we go there, talk, tell the story to me?
Go ahead.
Okay.